Hello, my art chit chat people. How are you today? I owe you big time. The art chit chat video that I created yesterday and uploaded, I just was not happy with. I felt like I just phoned it in. I was rushed. I just was not satisfied. And I think I owe you a better art chit chat. So that is why we are back. And from now on, I need to give you better art. Even though I am still learning, I need to have patience. I have to stop rushing. I mean, I am literally retired. Where am I gonna go? I don't have any appointments whatsoever. So let's go on. So I'm going to use, this is, I think this is a Canson sketchbook. And I wanted to just go through every page before we got to a clean page, just to show you some of the stuff that I have. I'm sure you might have seen some of these. There might be videos out there of some of these, but let's just reminisce. This it's Core Values. This was back in November. This, I believe, was a Whitney Freya class. Not a class, but a workshop online. She has many workshops online. Whitney Freya, please, she is wonderful. I'll have to show you my green Tara. That was a workshop that I purchased when I first got back into my art, and I also got the book. I might have to show that to you one of these days. What I'll do is I'll do a sketchbook flip through on a lot of my sketchbooks, because that was one of my that was one of my confessions yesterday. I confessed that I started yet another sketchbook. I have too many sketchbooks. I have only finished one. And it was the very first sketchbook that I created during the sketchbook revival in 2022. And I have not completed any other sketchbooks. So I'll do some sketchbook flip throughs, maybe a separate video for that. So this was Whitney Freya. Okay, this was part of my Vlogmas 2023. So I did a Vlogmas of Christmas plants. And there is a video of every single one of these. There's a playlist out there on my channel if you want to check these out. These were actually a lot of fun. These were, and I believe this was with the Gansai Tambi Kuretaki paints, which really look good on this paper. I really like it. It was kind of like a nature journal of Christmas plants. This was a Lindsay Wyrick class, I believe Critique Club. Please join that. This was a Lindsay Wyrick. I believe, was this? No, I don't know if this was ocean paper. Maybe. This was, I don't even know what this was, but I like it. It's pretty. I believe this was a Lindsay Wyrick as well. Here's some more of my Vlogmas. I really like the way this paint looks on here. More of Vlogmas. Lindsay Wyrick. This was fun. This was fun to do. A lot of times I'll look at the classes and I'll say, oh my goodness, I don't really want to do this. But then I do it and I end up liking it. So I gotta force myself. More Vlogmas. I think this was the last of the Vlogmas. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this was, I believe this was not, this was Art of Soils paints. And here we are. Time for me to, let's do something really nice. And let me let me take this off. So yes, I was really, I really have to learn patience. Patience is not my virtue. But then I notice that I just do really crappy work if I don't become patient. And I really need to be patient because I've always glossed over stuff. And I, you know, even when I was a business analyst and technical business analyst, I would read emails, you know, you get a million emails a day, and I would just gloss over and immediately react and send an email. So I used to kind of have to force myself to read everything, get into the details, because that was what the job was, is it was the details, getting the details. So if I discipline myself, I can be very good at details. I just have to discipline myself. I love to tape stuff off because I just like that clean look. Just like that clean look. And then another thing, since I owe you guys greatly, we are going to get out the ocean papers. Yes, my favorite watercolors, the ones that my bucket list, the ones I waited forever for, the ones that I love so much. So I made this little thing. Look at how precious these colors are. Oh yes. Let's see, how does this open over there? Just beautiful. Oh, I just dive into these precious little things. All right, let's put these over here. There we go. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. I have all the doors and windows closed, and I have turned on the AC. Only, I really could have left everything open and just had the wonderful breeze. I am a fanatic about breezes, but there's construction going on across the way here, and they're a little noisy, so I just wanted to have some nice, peaceful quiet for a little change. So let's see. I'm gonna do something that I really love. I love trees, and when I was in high school, I bought a rapidograph from Hyatt's, saved up money, and let me tell you, a rapidograph was where it was like a mechanical pen that you had to put ink in, physically put ink in. Now we have all these things, but in high school, I would literally just hole up in my bedroom and just do pen and ink drawings for hours and hours and hours. Maybe I need to do that again and conjure up that teenage Cindy that used to have patience. Granted, sometimes I would have help, medicinal help. Know what I'm saying? Was not a really big pot smoker, but once in a while I would, just to get lost into my art. So let's do these trees. I just want to get some perspective here. Keep an eye out here. Oh, I think my stomach is gonna grumble in a second. Oh, I made myself some fresh brewed iced tea with lemon and mint. How simple is this? And it's so good. Yes, I do. I spoil myself when it comes to food and things like that. Yes, I do. I spoil myself. Yesterday I made the best dinner. So first of all, was reminded of this recipe that I used to make, and I forgot about tortellini salad. Oh, it's a cold tortellini salad, and it's so simple and so good. Did not make that, but I am going to make it. The thing is, I said to myself, Cindy, you still have stuff in the fridge that you were gonna make, in the freezer and stuff like that. And so what I did, because I had Italian sausages in the freezer, so I let those, this is kind of weird looking tree, but I let those defrost all day, and then I made, yeah, how can I make this look less weird? Here we go. So I cooked the Italian sausages, and then I cooked these Trader Joe Italian pasta noodles. They're like fusillis. They're kind of like fusilli, and they're so good. I think they're Italian, because I only buy pasta from Italy, and I love them. They're just so good. So I did those fusilli pasta noodles, and then once the sausages were cooked, I sliced them up into little, slices, and then I'm not doing tomato sauce anymore, because I was trying to find a tomato sauce that doesn't have a lot of sugar, because they have a lot of sugar. And the best way to do it is just create a sauce with tomatoes. Just take the tomatoes, throw them in the saucepan, and let them make their own sauce. Well, I didn't have any tomatoes. That was my first way to make sauce. My second way now is I buy a lot of cans of diced tomatoes, organic diced tomatoes, of course. And that's my sauce. And then I have a tube of tomato paste that I just squirted in there for a little bit, and then that was it. It was just so simple. I know the fact that the tomato sauce that I made is really it was a little, I don't want to say watery, it just wasn't as thick as a tomato sauce. I think that's what made the whole thing so good, is because it wasn't thick, and so it was really good. And of course I made a lot, so I have enough for lunch today, and I have enough for, let's take these roots, and I have enough for another dinner and maybe another lunch. I always like to do that, make enough for, I don't know why I did this thing here. We'll have to do something with that. Let's just bypass that and just do this, and then we'll just bypass that like that. So that's my dinner. That was my dinner info. Too much info, right? Let's see, we're gonna need like a little hole or something there that we could work around. Oh yeah, I could do this forever, just forever. Love my trees, so let's do some shading in here. Let's see, so that was my first confession. My second confession, and of course, I told you guys yesterday that I had 2 confessions. I had to type it in because I forgot. My second confession was I did, and I've done a couple now, oil pastels. I do have some oil pastels. I don't like it. I just don't like working with oil pastels. I don't know if I had the wrong paper, but no. So I will keep the oil pastels because they're kind of like the Carandish 2s where I can use for mark making, but maybe for like, you know, my for mixed media or for, you know, my art journals, because they're pretty colors. I just don't like doing a full. Did I show it to you? I just, this was a Lindsay Wyrick critique club, and it was just terrible. Where is it? Look how terrible it is. And I think it's because it's on watercolor paper. It wouldn't, it's not like regular pastels. I think I would like regular pastels, but I don't have any, and I don't plan on getting any. I don't know if I'm a pastel person. So I do not like oil pastels for some strange reason. And God love you, you people who are oil painters. There was one girl who I followed for the longest time. She was an oil painter. And the products that you have to use with oil paints, it's just a lot. But the end result is gorgeous. So what I'm trying to do is trying to do the tree stuff, but I'm also doing shading to make these branches look real, like they're coming from somewhere. Because we will paint these in too. We'll paint these in. Yeah, something about oils, and then you have to clean the brushes and that's a lot. I do, you know what I do? I do love acrylics. Love watercolor. And the thing is, when I first found my art again, I'm gonna have to tell my story eventually too. I'll retell it. But I never watercolored before. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a commercial artist because I was pretty good in art in school, but I'd never done I don't remember doing watercolors, and we might have done a little bit, but I don't remember doing it. I didn't really ever do watercolors until I found my art in, 2022? So, and then I just ran with it. I love it. I think if you're an artist, it's in you, and if you like to draw and things like that. I was always a pen and ink girl back in high school. Loved pen and ink. That's why I would be good at Zentangles. I haven't done Zentangle in a while, but I think if you're an artist, the medium, you learn it and you just become good at it because you already know something in your mind, and you just knows how to work with a medium and use it to your advantage, you know? I never knew watercolor before. Now I love it. I love it. I never do, I did do acrylics. I did do a little bit of acrylics also, but I like acrylics too. They're both very different, but I like them both. I wonder if is it music too loud? If it's too loud, I could turn it down. Yeah, this looks too thick, so I'm gonna make this smaller. That looks nice. Oh, I could do this for hours. Are you gonna sit here with me for hours? So right outside my door is, or not my door. So I'm in Florida, and I'm on the water. I'm on a bay, Posca Bay, and I guess there's a banyan tree across the way here. It's right in my, I'm on the corner of the water here, so there's this banyan tree, and oh my goodness, there's so many banyan trees in Florida. I could draw them for hours. I'm gonna have to get some pictures. And oh my goodness, you know what? I have the picture. Maybe I'll put it at the end here. So I was driving down my one street, and I never saw, it was like the biggest banyan tree I had ever seen. It was huge. You could fit 2 cars inside of it. I think I have a picture of it. I will put it at the end here. I just hope I remember. I'm gonna have to get some Prevagen. You talk about that all the time on TV. For my brain, my memory. You know what I do take for my memory? A tablespoon of coconut oil in my coffee in the mornings. Not every morning, but when I remember. Ever since I heard about that one man years and years ago, that his wife cured his Alzheimer's by giving him 2 tablespoons of organic virgin coconut oil every day. And I gave it to my dogs they're no longer with me. But I think it helped them live a longer life too. I started giving it to Jasper because the last time we moved to Florida, he had a bad reaction to trifexis or something, some triple flea type thing. And he literally had dementia. He would just stare at the kitchen cupboards. Jeffrey eventually did that too. And I was beside myself. So I started giving them both coconut oil in their food. And when we moved back to New York, and I have no idea if it was because we moved back or whatever, his dementia was gone. So I don't know if I cured him or what. I want to believe that I did. Jeffrey did the same thing, except his dementia was worse than Jasper's. Jasper's stayed pretty alert for the rest of his life until he was gone. He really just slept a lot, that's all. But he didn't have the dementia or the downgrade in health the way Jeffrey did. Jeffrey deteriorated. For his whole last year, he was just dementia really bad. He would just circle and circle. I was so sad. He would just stare and go into those trances, and oh, my poor baby. I can't talk about it anymore. It took me 2 years. I cried like a banshee 2 years after he passed away. My baby. I don't know why it affected me so. But yeah, my boy, he was my boy. And now I have a Jax, who is snoozing very nicely. Give this a little bit more dimension here. Should we do it? Talking about that good dinner, I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. So besides the tortellini salad, I remembered another really nice, not really a dinner, yams. The best way to cook yams, I learned this because I had to watch cooking shows all the time. A few years ago on Food 52, there was this video on the best way to cook yams, and I've been doing it that way ever since. You get pretty big yams, slice them in half, you butter the half, the flat half, and put it on, I use tin foil, put it on the baking sheet, butter it, and I salt and pepper, sometimes maybe cinnamon. Put it on the baking sheet, cover it with foil, and I hope I'm saying this right. I think you bake it for 20 minutes. I can't remember, 400. And then you flip it. Put butter on, and flip it. And this time without the foil for another 20 minutes. And then it's just so good. You have to have patience. But another thing that you do is there's this sauce that you make with it. The sauce has a lot more ingredients, and you know me, I don't like all those ingredients. What I do is I take plain yogurt, squeeze in some lime juice and some lime zest and a little bit of maple syrup. Not a lot, just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon or something. And mix it all up. It is so good on top of the yams. I am telling you, it is so good. Try it. Or you can find, there's a video, it's called Food 51, best way to cook yams or something. If you Google that. Oh, so good, so good. Here I am talking about food. Yeah, I have just a few staples that I like to cook, and that's all you need. You don't have to do something different all the time. You can do the same stuff over and over like I do. The stuff that works, you know? Yeah, that stuff works. I can't wait to make that tortellini salad. It's gonna be good. It's perfect for Florida. Just have it in the fridge. Sometimes I like to have a tuna macaroni salad in the fridge just to have, you know, you need a snack, you're just gonna grab that. Oh, this tree is turning out nice. Maybe it needs more knots. I don't know. We could do shading with the paints as well. Let's see if we get this in here. Oh, we'll do some leaves too. We will do some leaves. I don't know if I do my tree endings very well here. We'll throw some leaves in there, so. This is a very weird looking tree. So I have a theory. I'm gonna tell you my funny theory. So a lot of people, in my apartment building is the nicest people, really nice people. Almost everybody has a dog. You know, I think that's the way it is in America now. I mean, I'm gonna say 90% of the people have dogs now, or cats. You know, there was one lady walking her cats out on the 3rd floor up there, so, you know, but the thing is, and all the dogs we have met have been so nice and so sweet, and no problems. Not a single one. I think I had not got one because they've been just so nice. Let me see. Just give this a little bit more character in here. And my theory is, because it's Florida, and I don't know what the statistics are, but I'm gonna say that a lot of people that live in Florida are older. Right? It's one of the retirement capitals of the world. And because they're older, they can't handle bigger dogs. That is why most of the dogs you see in Florida, I really believe, are smaller dogs. Because older people, I was going to get a German Shepherd. I kept saying once Jasper and Jeffrey had their most wonderful lives, I'm going to get a German Shepherd. And I was. When Jasper passed away, I was looking at German Shepherds, and then I was like in my, I was at 60-ish, 60, I can't remember. It was only, well, 62 because Jax is, oh, it's going to be 4 next month. So I was 60-ish. And I was like, you know, German Shepherds need a lot of work. You got to walk them a lot, run them, because if you don't, they can, you know, it's not fair to them to be, you know, stuck at home and stuff like that, and not running and all that pent-up energy. And I knew that I could barely walk Jasper and Jeffrey as it was. Me and Jax, we have to walk now. We have to for our health. Back then I wasn't thinking about my health. I didn't really walk them that much. I used to when they were younger, but not when they got older. So I did not get a German Shepherd because of my age. I really wanted one. So, oh yeah, this looks nice. And I know, do we want, I know I should, right? I should, just a little bit. So that's my theory. I believe that there's a lot of smaller dogs. I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google dogs. Google small dogs. Florida. Maybe I'll get some statistics on, you know, how many old people are here. I don't know. I wish I didn't do that because now I don't like it. I do not like it. I should have just left it, right? No, I do not like that. Well, you know what? We'll cover it up with leaves. Lots of leaves. So this is like on a hill. Some grass. It doesn't look very good, but what are we doing background here? I think I'm going to leave it because we're going to have leaves and stuff. Let's put some color on here. Let's put some color in here. Should we do it with the tree first? Let's do the tree. Ocean papers. Oh, they're so nice. So nice. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. We'll do this as a base. I'll do some layers of darker. That'll be the base. Just nice happy music. I love this stuff. This is on YouTube as well. Just Google relaxing jazz, relaxing blues, and they'll go on for hours. I love to listen to this when I am, let's see. This is Potter's Pink that I'm throwing in here. I want to do a little bit of fantasy color, shall we? Yeah, when I'm reading, like if I'm reading a book on the weekends, oh yeah, I put this on. It's so nice. Yeah, I've been experimenting with using non-traditional colors. I like this Potter's Pink. And you know, look at this tree. This is more fantasy than... Maybe we could play with the leaves and do really weird colored leaves. Since this is fantasy, right? Life is just a fantasy. Aldo Nova. Remember Aldo Nova and those leopard tights? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I am giving away my age, which I can tell you anyway. It's pretty. But let's see, just a little bit darker. This is Fern. Oh, we'll use that for the leaves. So I'm not really sure what to do for the leaves. Should we just do like... Oh yeah, look at that, that's pretty. And then we'll throw in some different colors, of course. Like leaves. I want them to look like leaves. Oh, that's pretty. I still have to do a little bit more with the tree trunk, of course. Oh, I should have done it before I did the leaves. You know what I mean? If I'm going to put it over. Yeah, let me just do just a little bit more dark. What is this? Green. How can I make that darker? I want more of a brown. How do we make a darker brown here? It's kind of a grayish brownish. this multicolored tree. And we're gonna cover this all up with leaves, except for this bird here. I hope this dries okay. Love this. Love this, and then I know, and I look at how it's drying really a lot lighter, which I like. It still has all these multicolors. Throw in some of that Potter's pink. More fantasy than it is real, right? Yeah, like all those colors. Like all those colors. And then we're gonna cover that up with some leaves. These are so pretty. Some nice thick leaves. So pretty. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm still reading the Barbara Streisand book. I'm almost done. Almost. It's so good. But then what I've been doing is watching the movies that she talks about. Let's see. So I'm gonna try and or even some of the concerts that she talks about they are on YouTube. I watched the one from Anaheim, California, I think in 1993. I was so verklempt the whole time. It was so good. So good. I don't know if I want to do a lot of leaves in here. We'll just do some up here like that. I was verklempt at the very beginning. Before she even came out on stage, I was verklempt. Alright, I'm getting too. Slow down, Sin, slow down. Because I want some smaller ones too. And we'll do different colors. Oh my God, you have to read the book. And I'll talk about this more on my Saturday Chit Chat. And then you gotta do the concerts and the movies. So good. It's not too big. Let's cover up this thing here. That was really crazy about me. Oh yeah. Love this. Then I want to do. Should I do a real quick wash? Real light. I don't want it to be like all. Just a quick wash. I hate coloring in stuff like, I like the leaves, but it would look funny if I left white, right? Quick wash. And then we'll do the dark, thicker part. Look at the granulation in there. Can you see that granulation in there? I wonder if I should use a smaller. Well, we'll just try. wait till that dries. I'll use a smaller. I will use a smaller brush for those. Let me get a smaller brush and do some more. Let's do some more leaves. I'm just gonna leave it. I know I should have put sky in there, but you know what? We're just gonna leave it because I messed up yesterday trying to do that water. Teeny tiny. What is this teeny tiny? What is this? This is a 3. This is a 4. It doesn't look smaller. Where's my I'll get my teeny tinies out of my nature journal. Here we go. What's this? This is a 1. My Raphael. Yeah, it's a 1. And we're gonna do. Let's do. Too much stuff going on here. Let's see. Well, let's just see how this looks. This is a green gray. It looks almost the same, but lighter. Let's try it out. Yeah, that's pretty. Just do a few. Oh yeah, the smaller brush is much better too. Oh yeah, I like those colors together. And then I have another color we'll throw in as well. Jaxie snoring. Yeah, those colors are cute together. I'm gonna throw in a third color later on. Yeah, this is much better. Is this a better art chit chat? I hope so. I owe you guys. I felt so bad that one was just, oh, it really was not my best. And I owe you guys, because I love you guys. I love that you come to my channel and yet you watch me paint, you listen to me talk. It really means so much. I'm gonna get reclamped now. It means so much to me because I am kind of a hermit. And I would like to build a little community of people, you know, that I can chat with. And stuff like that. So it makes me happy. It makes me happy that you're here. Please introduce yourself. I would love to hear more about you. Tell me about you. Tell me about you. I would love it. Let's do some more. Oh, I love throwing these colors in. Yes, smaller brush is much nicer. Much nicer. Okay, so this other color that I like, slate blue green. I think that's gonna add a, oh, it looks kind of the same, does it? Let's see if it'll bring out a little bit more blue. Yep, it's a little more blue. A little more blue. I think it'll be nice. I'm loving this whole area like right here. Let me do that a little bit more like that here. I think it's because these leaves are so nice and small. Let's do some smaller. Oh yeah, just a little bit of a different color. cover these guys up. Oh, I love these leaves. Could you imagine if we drew these leaves with like, I have a photo of a tree where I did every single one of these teeny tiny leaves. Oh yes. The photograph doesn't give it justice, but I'll have to find it one of these days, and it's around here somewhere. And back in the day, yep, I would do all those details. So let's get some more. I like this a little thicker. And I want the leaves tiny, teeny tiny. I don't want them real big. Kind of see 3 different colors, and it looks so nice. Tricolored tree, tricolor leaves. I have to think of a name for this too. Tree. Oh, there's this. So when I went to Trader Joe's last week or the week before, I went past this restaurant that I used to go to. I think it's called Three Birds. It's like an older Victorian house with a wraparound porch, but the porch is so big that that's where all the tables are that you could sit on. Oh, I have got to go back there. I've got to go back. And sit on that lovely porch. I have a friend visiting next week. I might take her there for lunch. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Dark. Just a couple. And then, of course, Dacerelli. We gotta have our Dacerelli. It just adds something. Well, those Dacerellis are too big. Too big. Yeah. I need some Dacerelli in the tree. What color can I use? Make that dark brown again. How did I make that? A little red, a little blue to make brown. Making a mess with my. No, how do I make brown? You know what? We will do the Dacerellis with this. This is dry. Yeah, that's better. Just a couple Dacerelli. I don't know why the dots just add something. I don't know what. Something for the eye to look at. I wanted to get this. A little bit of Potter's Pink in there. There. Just a little bit, just adds a little something for me. And you know what? I know. This is so bland. I don't know what to do there, but I think we're just gonna leave it until I can think of something. I wonder if I don't start some, because if you start, you're gonna have to do every single one of them. It does look kind of cute. Oh my goodness, no, Cindy, no. Just a couple. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. I could really do every single one of these leaves, but I will not. Could do a little blue. No. Ooh, what did I do? What did I do? I just did something terrible here. Can I get that out? What is that? Oh, what did I do? Can I put white on that? Oh, that was terrible. I can't put some, I have to put white on there. Oh, that's terrible. How does it look on there? God, that looks awful. Well, I can't believe I did that. I'm not gonna try and fix it either, because if I do, oh, here's titanium white. Let's try. God, what was that? Something, I don't even know what that was. I don't even have yellow. All right, that was a botch. Shall we, what do you think? I know it really needs something here, but I don't know what to do. I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. Next time, maybe what we'll do is we'll do the background first. I'd love to do another one of these trees, but like a nighttime one with a moon. Maybe not landscape, but the portrait way as well. But I hope you like this. I hope that this is a much better than yesterday, because yesterday was just, I'm so sorry. I promise you, from now on, we will do better things together, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. I said goodbye, and we didn't take off. Let's take this off first, and then we'll say goodbye. You gotta see the finished. You gotta see the finished product. See how I am? I came back. I will always come back. It does look nice. Love these ocean papers. Oops. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. I might even, if I ever had a store, this would be a print. I would make it a print. I would have to fix that thing there though. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. All right, now, thank you so much for being here with my art chit chat. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.